Hello, geometry class. Welcome back. Day 2 of section 4 about inscribed angles and polygons. We're going to do a few examples, and then I'm going to give you the rest of the time to work on some problems. I will be hanging out on Google Meet. You don't have to show if you don't have any questions, but if you do, I'll be there to answer them during our class time today. I'm going to schedule one soon once we figure out what's going on with grading for the rest of our schooling from home time, just so we can touch base. But for today, it's optional, but I will be in Google Meet if you have any questions as you're working on the problems. So let's look at number 13. We're supposed to find the value of the variable, and I'm told this angle is 2x plus 11, and this one is 4x minus 3. Well, if I outline their intercepted arc, they both have the same intercepted arc. So these two angles must be equal to each other. So I'm going to set up my equation. They're equal to each other. You can follow along. Right? If I add 3 to both sides, divide by 2, x equals 7. Number 14. This must be a right triangle, right? Because this is clearly the diameter. This must be 90 degrees. Right? So the sum of these two, because it's a triangle, must equal 90 degrees, right? 90 plus whatever's left must equal 180. So if I have 1/2 x plus 1/3 x plus 5 equals 90, right? I can move that 5 over. It doesn't matter what order you do this, but I think I'm going to clear the fractions. Okay, so I'm going to multiply everything by 6. When I do that, I get 3x plus 2x. I remember to multiply this by 6 as well, equals 510. Combine like terms, divide by 5, x equals 102. It may seem high, but remember, I want half of x and 1/3 of x plus 5. And when I check my work, it does indeed add up to 90 degrees. 15. Oh, okay. So I have an inscribed polygon. And if you remember from yesterday's theorems, let's see which theorem was it exactly. Said the opposite angles had to be supplementary. So I know that if I add up these two, it must equal 180. Okay, so go ahead and do your algebra. Divide by 8. I get 23 1/4. All right, for 16, we got several variables going on here. So let's see. I guess I'll start with x, because I see that x is inscribed. Here is the intercepted arc. So x must be, it's going to be half of 108 plus 75. All right, so when I add 108 plus 75 and take half, I get 91 1/2. All right, got one done. That's x. Now my y's, I have two y's here, and I know that they're opposite, so they must be supplementary. Okay. So that's my equation I'm going to solve. Okay, again, this is because of theorem 1010. So 5y plus 5 equals 180. I know you got your algebra. Check your work with mine. So y must be 35 degrees. Oh, I know you can see it, right? So y is 35. And last but not least, let's find z. All right. Well, I already know that 108 and 75 when I did it here was 255 degrees. Right? Which means the rest of this would be 360 minus 255, right? This piece here is 360 minus 255, so it's 105 degrees. Now Z is across. This is the intercepted arc for Z. So Z is going to be 1/2 of 105. So it is 52.5 degrees. So like combining everything we learned yesterday, pretty much in one problem. All right, for the rest of the time, you do go to page 667 in your textbook. It's numbers 17 and numbers 19 through 25. And if you have any questions, just pop into Meet. Hope you're doing well.